well, we're changing directions, and we have Corey and Jenna here to tell us about all the big games happening this weekend. So, guys, start off with tonight. What's going on?
Well, first of all, it's week 5 of the high school football season. It seems to be just flying by. There's
crazy.
So many big games, and there's 2 of them in the track that we want to talk about, and I'll let you start with the really big one.
Some big games on both sides, on the Mississippi and the Rock side of the track. So let's start with the Rock side. Newman and Rockridge, both teams are 4-0. A really big matchup. They're pretty even both on offense and on defense. So it's really going to be fun to see those 2 teams match up tonight. It's going to be a really big game. And Cuff and I talked about earlier in the other shows that it could be a potential title on the line sort of game. And then on the Mississippi side, you have Princeton and Monmouth-Roseville, also a really big game. They both have really strong ground attacks. So you have Casey Etheridge for Princeton. You got Nick Houston for Monmouth-Roseville. That's also going to be a really fun one to watch tonight.
So many good games on all over the place.
There is. There's a pretty cool entrance that might happen tonight at one of the games, too, isn't there?
Yeah.
What was that?
An entrance. There's a football entrance.
Yeah,
right?
so I didn't hear what you said, but yeah, there's going to be a helicopter dropping the football out at Cal Wheat. They have never had a homecoming game. It's been like 40 or 45 years since they've had a game. So the game started at 4 o'clock. So we've already got the helicopter drop. We got the ball. It's going to be great. Jonah Krell is up there right now. You'll see. Have to wait till 10:15 to see all those highlights for sure.
That will be exciting. What a way to start it off there.
For sure.
Okay, now we got to jump to my alma mater, the Illini. It's homecoming this weekend. What can we expect with the USC game?
Yeah, so I will actually be in Champaign for that game. So obviously, I mean, we have a top 25 ranked matchup. Illinois at 23, USC 21. Illinois coming off that very tough loss to Indiana, 63-10. So they're looking to get back on the right foot. They had a lot of injuries the last game too. So the big thing is getting people healthy again. And luckily, you know, Matthew Bailey went out in that game in the 4th quarter, and luckily he's back now. So he'll be playing. Matt Krasetich is back, Spring Valley Hall grad. So it's cool to see our local guys, you know, getting healthy and being back out there. It's going to be a huge matchup, and hopefully they can get back again on the right side of things here.
And then on the other side of the river, Iowa and Indiana. That's going to be a big game.
Yeah, and Indiana, like she just said, Indiana's coming off that big win over Illinois. So it's homecoming up in Iowa. They are undefeated in the Western Big Six as well. So let's see what they can do. Obviously, Mark Gronowski and that offense is doing really well. They've got a couple running backs that are out, but Kamari Moulton is back playing. Caden Weegan seems to be the defense or the difference maker right now. He's got 2 touchdowns, one last week for a 100-yard kick return and a 95-yard the punt return the week before. So they're playing really good. If Iowa can get a win this week, huge for their confidence, because this is a top 11 team in the country that they'll be playing in Indiana.
And you got to tell us about the Cyclones.
The Cyclones are playing Arizona, so that's a big game for them. They're coming off a bye week. They say 75% of Division I teams that are on a bye week usually lose the next week, so they're going to see if they can buck that trend and get a win at home, but it should be a really good game. Iowa State is a top 15 team in the country, so that'll be a fun one there. And, of course, our Cyhawk Game Day show tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., myself and Raina Garcia, the sports director up at WOI in Des Moines, share the duties on that one, so make sure you tune in. It should be a really fun day, and a lot of college football. Stick with us all day. We're going to have coverage of all those games right here in WQAD.
We are, and just real quick, I mean, what does it feel like to be in week 5 already?
Crazy. It's flying by.
It is.
We're halfway there. We have 10 weeks of the score, and this is the halfway point.
I can't believe it's been a halfway point already.
And Andrew Lehman will be our guest griller tonight. We're cooking up some pork chops, so join us at 10:15. You don't get the pork chops, but you get to see all the fun.
Might find a new fun way to make pork chops.
That's true. You could.
There you go.
So.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. They'll be back here tonight at 10, so we'll see you later, guys. Thank you.